I've actually done a video on this with regards to tips so somebody doesn't have to go to this pain place that I went to. And this was all based around cash flow. Truly, it is a lifeline of the business. So if you don't have cash in your business, you're going to feel the pain. And there was one time in my business very, very early on, I didn't place my attention there effectively. So there was one time in one of my businesses where cash got so tight, and I remember looking and going, oh, I've got this much in the bank to pay everybody and I'll get out the other side. And that wasn't until the girl I had working with me in the admin at the time opened a drawer that she had hidden and went, oh no, there is another 30 grand worth of invoices here. And I remember sitting at that time and going, holy shit, I don't have enough money in my account right now to pay all of those accounts that need paying. And at that moment in time, probably due to my naivety, being early on in business as well, is I looked and I was like, shit, that's it, I'm bust. Like, what do I do? What do I do? And very quickly I could have either sat back, Stephen as well involved in that, sat back and panicked and just thought, that's it, you know, it's kind of over and done with, but we didn't. What we actually did is we went to all of our different suppliers and said, look, this is a situation we found ourselves in. We've got money that's about to drop in, we've got customers to pay us. Could you give us a little bit of wiggle room and allow us some breathing space on our accounts? And some said no, and they were pretty hard. No, we'll be taking you to court. So we had to work with them really, really, you know, hard and go, right, who's the priorities to be prepared? And some actually said, yeah, we're prepared to work with you and give us that breathing space. I also then looked at doing deals with people and was kind of saying, look, I can give you these services, but I'll charge you less if you pay up front. So I was all about trying to bring the cash in. So that was really, really tight because I was in that situation where I looked and I thought, God, like, I can't even just focus on the business right now. I'm having to focus on bringing cash in. So as much as you think the business is growing and going where it needs to be, just by having that stumbling block of cash, and you feel it personally as well, when you want to pay everybody but you just don't have enough money in the bank, it can be very difficult having those conversations. But what I did learn from it was that there's so much more you can do. And a massive learn was definitely forecast your cash. Like, don't be looking at your bank statements thinking that's the answer, because it's not. Like, you need to know where your money's going, what's happening in the future, and what them pinch points were. And I didn't know them pinch points, and that's why I got myself in that sticky situation. And not only did it feel as though, shit, I'm losing my business, there was massive pressure personally with that. Because I then had to look and go, do I release some people in the team? Because, you know, let them go and find somewhere else. We might not be able to pay wages, we might not do all these things. So you have a lot of emotion tied to that as well. And then you stop paying yourself as well, and you've got your own bills. So for me, that was really, really difficult time. It was one I don't ever want to go back again. So like when I'm talking to protecting your cash, it's essential in your business, but it's also the way to get over it is stay solution mindset and always be ahead of the curve with regards to your business. But yeah, that was a lesson. One I don't want to make again, learn again, and that enabled me to actually ensure in my future businesses that things were in place.